Hello once again, dude. It's Mill, and welcome to our first. Sorry, I'm using notebook because I don't have anything, but that doesn't matter. The tutorial's gonna be fine. Welcome to our first history tutorial. I'm just gonna type it down. Ah, come on, man. That's just too bit. History. All right. So what we're going to be learning in this series is not like for a single country. I'm going to be shooting history after what I think is important. I'm going to highlight a few countries. That's probably not the best color. Alright, I'm going to make a little dot in each country. In the US, we're going to have about history. And in Latin America, we're also gonna have about something in Mexico and in Canada. We're going to have about Denmark, and today Denmark, the Denmark was once all these things, but we're mostly gonna have about this little part. We're gonna have about the British Empire. We're gonna have about France, Spain, Portugal, Italy, Russia, how Africa became colonies. We're gonna have about things like Japan and China. So we're going to concentrate very much about these areas, but we're also gonna have a little bit here and some parts here. And we're also gonna have a little bit about Australia, but not much. So some of the big topics that I'm going to be teaching about is mostly war. Oh man, that I should probably use my digitizer. That's a little accessory. So uh, war history. And the reason I chose this is because I know some of you guys might find this, interesting the most. So, some of the nations we're gonna have about is, or some wars is, for instance, the U.S. Civil War. Because I personally, come on, work, Civil War. Because I personally think that's a very exciting and very important piece of history. So the American Civil War, we're gonna have about World War One. We're gonna have about World War Two, but we're gonna have about things like Korean War, or not Korean War. What the hell was I thinking? Vietnam War. But we're also gonna have about something like you probably don't know this war, but the second uh, and it's meant to say second there. Of course, you can read that. The second Schleswig. Uh, if I can, I'm just going to proceed down here. War. And the reason I'm choosing this is because I'm from a little country called Denmark, which is located here, right? And that was actually a pretty interesting war. We also gonna have about our first war. That was the thing. We're also gonna have about the first, which is basically our civil war, honestly. But you know, we're gonna have about some of these things. We're also gonna have about some other things. But basically, we also gonna. I'm also gonna try to have things like um, the English Civil War. Things like British Empire. Very important piece of history. British Empire. Um, if I could spell empire right, that would be awesome. Man, I'm gonna use a lot of time in this series, just typing right. British Empire, American, American Revolution, and I can't spell this. I know Revolution. That's Revolution. Remember to spell it right. And we're gonna have. Come on, delete this line. And we're going to have about things like I don't know. We're probably going, yeah, the revolts in Latin America, things like the Napoleonic Wars and all this kind of stuff. So look forward to it, guys. And I actually think I will start teaching about American Civil War, cause yeah, that's probably one of the things I can put in most information as a start. And after that, I'm going to be telling a little bit about Danish history, because I don't think there's many of you knowing it. But we actually have quite an interesting history. So that's what you can look forward to. Hope you enjoy it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next tutorial.